What are you changing this year? How far along are you in your goals? Or at the very least, have you set out your goals for this year? Or have you set out a planned procedure as to how you plan on achieving them? Time is going on faster than we would like to admit. It has already been quite a little time into the new year, and if we don't start paying attention right now, if we don't start utilizing this time right now, as we know, this year would go by just like all the years have so far. Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's me Anna again. Today I am going to be doing this tarot reading / motivation video, whatever you would like for it to be, because it's a combination of both. A sort of edutainment content, and basically I just feel the surge of energy to do a New Year's reading. I know I should have done this a week before the New Year at the very least, but nevertheless, I feel like it right now, and I feel like there are certain people who need to watch this video as we speak. If you are one of them, I'm so grateful to have you here. Thank you so much. We shall just get started with a little a card to begin with, right? So let's see what can be expected. Okay, a card literally fell out. Let's see what it is. Four of Cups. This is a very significant card, I believe, and this might just be your energy for the year. Your motivation is temporary, the discipline is permanent, but one can't go without the other. We need a balance of both these things in order to properly function and in order to properly prosper as a human being. What I see here is that currently you might be in a state where you are sort of questioning the things you already have. For example, these 3 cups right here. You might not be fully satisfied with it, but there's an opportunity right there for you. The 4th cup is there, but it's like you're just so concerned with things that have already gone by, maybe your past, maybe the things that you sort of fear that might happen in your current life, or maybe things in general that you're just concerned with about your present life so much that the future is calling you and you can't even listen. What I'm going to say to this is just that you have it right in front of your hands, right in front of your eyes, and you just can't see it right now. That's why I feel the surge of energy right now to do this reading. If you're here, I definitely think it is for a reason. If you can relate to this energy, you feel like something's just around the corner, you feel like a change is coming, you feel too stagnant in your life, that's basically a sign as to a change is coming. And if you feel this energy that I'm talking about right now, this video is definitely for you. Let's look into why is this happening and what can you do to change it, because you're not lazy. You're not demotivated, you just lack a little bit of clarity. So let's see what I can do with this, right? So first of all, at the back of the deck, we have 3 of Pentacles. Check your environment. The year is just gonna go by if you're not spending time with the right people. Life is too short to be spending time with people who drain out your energy, to be spending time with people who do not respect your values, who do not share if not similar, but at least they can respect your values. And currently what I'm seeing is your environment might be the reason what's bringing you down. You have a new beginning right at the brink of your situation. You are at a point where you're just about to begin something new, and this specifically is in terms of your career, something regarding money, something regarding a new project that's gonna bring you some sort of stability or at least a peace of mind. It could be something creative as well. What I'm seeing is you're at the brink of it, but that there is a wall around you which is stopping you from starting. Right, for example, you might have some goals regarding this year. For example, maybe hitting the gym, maybe learning to drive, maybe learning a new instrument, a new language, maybe starting to post on social media, or whatever it might be. You might have something that in your mind that you want to do this year, that you want to get to this year. But what I'm seeing is that oh wow, we have the Queen of Wands. I literally did not even pay attention to this right now. I was trying to pull out this card, but what I was gonna say is that there is a blockage there. The blockage has to do something about your environment. Maybe you're scared as to what people might think. You might be surrounding yourself with people, with friends, with family members, with relatives who do not quite see you for who you are, who do not quite understand where you're coming from. If you try to explain your dreams to them, or you try to talk about things you like, they might not just get you. There might just be a gap in communication there. So first of all, you need to stop doing that, at least in front of the wrong people who can't see your vision, people who do not have as big of a mind as you do not need to know what's going on in your business, specifically if after telling them you don't feel as more pumped or motivated. And first of all, before you have a whole plan or before you're actually working on things, I think it's good to keep your goals to yourself. Currently, you're not in a place to basically share this. Considering the lack of action here, you're just telling people that you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you're thinking of doing this and that. Your brain just gets this sort of a satisfaction from just telling people that it doesn't quite feel as pumped to put in the action as well. In general, this is something that I'm going to tell you, and more so, telling the wrong people or telling people who don't really understand where you're coming from, that's just gonna further lower the vibration. The Queen of Wands here is talking about how you're someone who's so creative, and currently, no matter whether you're a man, a woman, anyone who's watching this video, you need to step into your feminine energy. Right, no matter who you are, gender is not important here. We are talking about the feminine skills, the feminine energy of creativity currently, specifically right now. The Queen of Wands is talking about someone who's very creative, who's very magnetic. She has that magnetic aura about her, and she has a way about her creativity. She is very passionate. She's very, she has that zest for life, and she knows how to make the best of her time. She is all about having a good time. She's all about using her skills to the best use, putting the skills to the best use, and she's going to prioritize herself before anyone else. And these are all the qualities that I just mentioned are all the qualities you should be embodying right now. No joke here, because you need to start being selfish, all about yourself, keeping to yourself, and when it comes to you, you should be the first person you're concerned about. And once your own cup is filled is when you can start pouring into other people. If your own cup is draining, if your own cup is droughted, it's dry, you can't pour from an empty cup. Your cup needs to be overflowing so that people will naturally receive that energy when they're around you. Again, we have another ace. We have the Ace of Wands here, which is again talking about a new beginning, and this in terms of that same creative energy force, some sort of energy around you that is going to bring that to light, bring that to action, something that's going to set your soul on fire and also bring you that peace of mind. We're talking about something stable and something very volatile at the same time. It's something so delicate. It's something that's gonna, this passion project or whatever it is, even if it's just like a personality change you want to embody, this is going to be something that should basically make you tremble. Dream big. First of all, dream big, because we are talking about big changes this year. You're opening a lot of new cycles, good ones, hopefully. So for that, first of all, you need to dream big. If you're just gonna have a limited access or a limited dream, then even if you accomplish it, then what? You're gonna have to dream again. I mean, that's basically the cycle of life, but why not just dream big to begin with? Even if you accomplish 75% of it, it's still gonna be more than your original dream. So broaden your perspective is the first thing I'm gonna say. Another thing, this has to be something that you're passionate about. So if you're thinking of changes that actually make you want to throw up, how are you ever gonna get to it? If you dream about, or if you think about waking up early, but you dread it, you're never gonna wake up early. So you need to find something to make it interesting for you. You need to find a way to basically make you want to wake up early. Why would you want to wake up early? Maybe you like watching sunrises, although that's way too early, but still, this is just an example. Maybe, you just have a certain thing you want to do in the morning. For example, you want to just go buy groceries, maybe have a little drive around, and basically just you need something that's going to motivate you to wake up early. It might just be as simple as having a new pair of clothes to wear when you wake up. I mean, obviously that's very expensive if you do that for every single day, but you just need something to start that habit until it becomes natural for you and you don't have to dread it anymore, is what I'm saying, right? Moreover, we have the Devil here. The Devil, again, like I said, in the beginning of the reading, we had the Three of Pentacles, and what I was seeing was definitely some sort of soul-sucking energy around you. The Devil here is confirming at least there is someone in your life right now. This can be a group of people, but at the very least, it is one person here who is sucking out the energy from you. You have all these goals, you have all these dreams, you have all these aspirations, and sometimes you even have the motivation. But why are you not taking any action? Because you lack the energy. Someone is taking that energy from you. You need to recognize who this person is. This person could be anyone in your friend group, in your family, someone who is taking that energy from you, and you can see this person being energetic by just being around you, but your natural energy, the one that's reserved for you, is no longer there with you. Find out who this person is. You might already know who I'm talking about. This might be a person you don't want to accept, that okay, yeah, this is the person she's talking about. Or even if you're not aware of it, I'm definitely seeing this is someone who can be very naive. This is someone who can be very like they'll just do everything for the plot, to the point where they can fall off a cliff. But like, basically what I'm trying to say here is that whoever this person is, this is someone who might not even be aware of their actions, or they in general might not just be doing it very, prominently, or very like, they might just not be aware of their own actions, that they're causing you trouble, or they are, behaving in a way which can be draining for the other person. Nevertheless, it is not your problem. Not your problem to deal with this person, not your problem to be involved with them 24/7. You can still maintain a friendship, you can still maintain a relationship, and at the very least have some emotional detachment from this person, at the very least, and be in your own bubble, and do not take them seriously. If you can, I would highly suggest actually moving on from this person, because we also have the Six of Cups in reverse here, which is talking about certain nostalgia you might have in regards to your past. This can be someone in general whom you have like a long-lasting connection with, someone you go way back with, or in general what I'm seeing is you might be in a place right now where you're nostalgic regarding a lot of past times, which is nice. But what I'm also seeing is that you're actually looking at these things from rose-colored glasses. Like, we are talking about a perspective that is not real. You're thinking of things, you're remembering things that never happened. You are sort of reminiscing about the past, which wasn't quite that beautiful, honestly. You're just like, because it's past, it's still gonna be nostalgic for you somehow. So you're looking back at it, and you're looking back at a very romanticized version of it, if that makes any sense. What I'm seeing is that you are looking back at a past that never happened. You are looking back at it from that nostalgic lens, the rose-colored glasses, and it makes you think that, oh, that time was so great. Trust me, it wasn't. And for the last card right now, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Again, lack of action. So to basically conclude this reading, what I'm gonna say is, there is so much potential in you that is just drying out of you, because A, you're either too scared to put it to work, B, you are scared of the success it's gonna cause. Might be difficult to hear, but that is the thing. At certain points we think like we really want this thing, but again, it's kind of like our brain processes in a way where it's like, okay, what if I achieve it, then what do I have to live for? Or what? This is a topic for some other day. I need to make a full-ass video on this. But yeah, that is something you need to consider. Third, you're spending your energy on people who don't deserve it, or at the very least, who don't need to be your first priority. And fourth, you lack the discipline. All of these four combined, if this is something you can work on, you have no idea how good this year is going to be for you, because I feel like this energy that is like just on the surface, but it is for some reason not exiting that body, or it is being sucked out of you but not being put into the use for what it is supposed to be for, right? So what I'm seeing is you need to make these differences in your life right now. We're already running out of time, and you could just watch this video, skip it, or maybe just watch it and be like, yeah, whatever, yeah, that is something I need to work on. No matter what your reaction is, if you don't take action, because lack of action is your biggest enemy here, if you don't take action, this year is gonna go by in 2 months, if you know what I mean. And we're just gonna be at the same place, same time next year. I'm gonna make this video again for some other group of people. I hope you're not one of them. And yeah, it's scary to take action at first, but once you do, you realize how good it really is, like how liberating it feels. And the fear you have is only until before you take the action. Once you take the action, no matter what the result is, whether it's good, bad, whatever, you are not gonna have that fear in you. So at the very least, even if you don't succeed at your goals, you will succeed at losing that fear which is a very big win in itself. But yeah, I think this is I just wanted to keep this video short and sweet for just like a little reading. If you like this video, do let me know down in the comments, because I want to make more videos, but I usually don't get a lot of responses. So yeah, this is one of my New Year resolutions, to be more active here, to show up for more people. Even if there are like 5 people who can benefit from this video, I would feel very happy within myself. And a lot of these things I need to also work on. So we're in this together. And until next time, I wish you all the very best. You are not alone, and you are doing much better than you realize. You're doing much better than your past versions, and you will be doing much better in the future too. I wish you all the very best, and thank you for watching till the very end. If you're still here, I really appreciate you. And until next time.